My pain felt like there are a lot of knives ready to stab me at any time. Knife stabbing pain felt very unbearable. It's even difficult for me to take one step forward. People cannot see or feel the pain that I have. They will think that I'm lazy, I'm unmotivated, and I'm trying to escape from responsibility. When I think about my future with this condition, there's a lot of question mark in my head. There's a chance that I will become permanently disabled if I couldn't find a treatment that helped me. When I wake up, the first thing I will do is to stretch my leg and my feet. Then I also will start to wiggle my body. If I don't do this wiggling movement, it's very hard for me to suddenly just get out of the bed because I've been lying on the bed for like 6 to 8 hours of sleep. And my whole musculoskeletal system will stiffen up. They will start to get pain. A normal person, when they wake up, they can really just wake up. But I will need like extra 20 minutes to buffer my whole body up. Then I will think to myself, is my pain tolerable enough that I can go to the office and function properly? I have an autoimmune disease, ankylosing spondylitis. This is an autoimmune disease where my immune system attacks my healthy joint. This particularly is called SI joint. This SI joint is where my pelvic meets the spine. The white blood cell will start attacking this SI joint, and slowly, progressively, these two hip joints will start to inflame, and then it will start to stiffen up. Let's say the inflammation gets worse and then I don't do anything to it. I will start to spread to the other part of the joints. Then at the end of the day, the pain will really feel unbearable. This illness, you can never get a cure and you can never recover from it. And you will live with it your whole life. Before I leave my home to work, I must make sure I bring two of my most important pouch of medication. For this gel are meant for application on my knees or on my elbows when it's in pain. My painkiller. Please help me to cope my day. So every morning I'm supposed to get to Sengkang MRT. From here to Sengkang MRT, it's about 10 to 15 minute walk. Taking a bus will be quite risky. Then there will be a sudden jerking movement. And this will cause pain. I also have this lanyard that is, may I have a seat please? I got this pass because at the start when the government started this initiative, I was thinking, I may need this. But then end up, I see that not many people use it, so I also don't use it. It's kind of awkward. To avoid that, I chose to actually cycle to the Sengkang MRT. This cycling movement actually creates a massaging effect onto my SI joint on the way cycling to work. Sometimes I do fear I might have a flare-up in the afternoon out of nowhere and I cannot focus on my work. I work in a construction firm. I'm a QS, or quantity surveyor. As a quantity surveyor, we need to ensure that the quantity that we measure for all the drawings is accurate and all the money that is spent is being accounted for properly and legally. As a QS, we are usually quite desk-bounded. I sit in the chair for very long. It can get stiffened up again in my SI joint. I will feel the very sharp, nagging pain. If I were to describe my pain, it's more like a hammer drill drilling through the surface of the concrete to make it rougher. So like, it's honestly very painful. Right now, right, I'm feeling pain. So for now, right, I will want to use ointment over here. Can temporarily relieve the pain lah. Apart from my cream, right, I also have a drawer of medication and all serve different purposes lah. Because of my immunocompromised system, my condition will cause my immune system to actually weaken by a lot. So I can get all the common flu, common diseases very often. So I have to keep myself well prepared for facing any kind of illnesses and flu. I think the hardest part of being in a corporate job is that I can't really show very obviously that I am having pain. And I have to keep myself professional and keep up with the productivity. Because it's also to be fair for other colleagues that's working with me lah. It's a building construction and I don't want to slow down the site progression. Before I go to bed, I have to plan a lot of things. On my bed itself, I need to prepare 3 pillows. So now let me show you how I sleep usually. I have this pillow that's supporting for my leg. Then this one supporting the lower lumbar. And for these two, it allows me to actually lie in the natural spine curvature position so that it doesn't exert only one pressure onto one point. Okay, today is especially important to get proper sleep because tomorrow I'll be going on a date with my boyfriend. So I only go out once a month with my boyfriend because if keep going out, right, I will feel like over-exerting to my body. Today I'm going supermarket with my boyfriend. We only go out once a month because if I were to go out too often, I can feel the pain getting worse. Today is actually very important for me because it's a few times that I cancel our date because I'm having flare-up.
Okay, great. Olivia has mentioned that she's feeling good today, so we can go ahead with our plans to go to Super Park. Our dates are once a month. Occasionally, we have to cancel. Because of the conditions, her joints will flare up, then you will give her excruciating pain. These are all of the things that Olivia has given me over the years.
So over the years, these are the gifts and memories that I have with Jian.
She gave me this during my NS. It's an animated series of her drawing each frame by frame, showing our progress for the year. The amount of efforts that she put into her gift is crazy, and I'm really very thankful for her every day, and how much she pours into this relationship.
This is the first gift that Jian had given to me, this fish hook. This was what he used to confess with me. I met my boyfriend, Jian, back in the Ngee Poly school days. So I actually introduced and pulled him into my Environmental Rangers Club, CCA.
From there on, they gave us much more opportunity to talk to one another. And I realized that her heart for people and to serve the community is really something that is very rare. Yeah, and that's what made me fall in love with her.
He texted me, then I blue ticked him. I didn't reply to his email. Then suddenly one day, right, he locked out everybody outside of the club room and locked me inside the club room and then confessed to me, say that he loved me lah and he wanted to be together with me. I think this fish should represent like he want to hold me to his heart. He want to make me belong to him.
The first year, as with many couples, is always very flowery. It was pain-free. Of course, it's good.
Everything was okay. It was while we were getting along together. But then suddenly one night, everything changes because of her luggage. the culprit that caused my pain is this luggage over here. This is the culprit. Back then, I was going to a trip to Taiwan with my family. Then my sister asked me to come over to actually help her to carry the luggage to test the weight. So we have this scale to actually test the weight of the luggage after we squeeze a lot of things inside. Now it's showing about 9 kg. But then on the day, that time, it was 29 kg. Back then, I don't feel any pain at all. Like, it was totally fine. So the next day morning, after my mom tried to wake me up, I'm like, why is it so sharp pain at my back? So I can't even like turn my body side or to the side way. I can't even get up. When I came back to Singapore, the pain didn't go away. It just kept on getting worse and worse. So at first, my mom recommended me to go TCM because we think it's just back sprain. So we did acupuncture and then we did cupping. Then it doesn't help. Then I was thinking for another solution, so I went to chiropractic. The chiropractor referred me to take an X-ray, and he was saying the pain is due to disc herniation. I was quite relieved. But then when I Google search, and then I found out that disc herniation can only be seen in MRI scan. So I started to get very doubtful. So after the chiropractor, right, the pain get worse. And then I went to polyclinic. They also mentioned that it's just disc herniation, and young people, even when they get disc herniation, very quickly that they can recover on its own. So they were saying that, okay, you just go to physiotherapy, and I mean, here's a painkiller for you, then that's it. And all those doesn't help. It actually get worse. Then at the last polyclinic visit, doctor suggested to go for another X-ray scan. Something abnormal was actually revealed. There was actually an irregularity where the spine and the pelvic meets. So you're actually saying that there is irregular narrowing. Basically what it means is inflammation of the SI joints. The GP polyclinic doctor actually referred me to rheumatologist in Sengkang General Hospital. Once I went to rheumatologist, they actually put me to the MRI scan for my lower back and also blood test. So with these blood test findings and the MRI scan, it was enough to confirm that I have ankylosing spondylitis, where there is chronic inflammation between the pelvic bone and the spine meets together, this part. The paper that I lay out now is actually my entire diagnosis journey. It took about 2 years to actually get the correct diagnosis. A sense of relief comes first because finally I got the correct diagnosis and it's not just disc herniation. Finally, someone is actually listening to me. So after the doctor tell me the diagnosis, I think my first reaction was to actually text my boyfriend to inform him like this condition is confirmed lah, and there's no cure. I just texted my boyfriend. I told him that my back feels okay today and we can go super park. So ankylosing spondylitis is a lifetime condition. I will be in chronic pain for entire life. I think my first reaction was to actually text my boyfriend to inform him there's no cure, there's only treatment.
So after that, when she got her diagnosis, then I feel like, am I ready to be there for her, to take care of her for such a serious condition? And the thought of wanting to stay together with her, I'm not so sure anymore. Hey, hello. This is Bishan MRT. It's quite an important place for us because this is where we had some hard conversations as well.
About 4 years ago, I just gotten my diagnosis. This condition, ankylosing spondylitis, it will affect mainly our spine and also all the joints like the elbow, knees, ankle, and I feel pain all the time. Then it got me thinking whether is it fair to him, because I also don't know whether if I can hold out a job for long, and if the condition get worsened, will it build up more medical bills and I will be making him pay more? So I initiated a conversation with him about maybe wanting to break up.
There was the thought of me wanting to break up with her. I didn't know how to bring it out to her. I thought that was very thoughtful of her because she brought the words out of my mouth.
Deep down, right, I want to hear him answering me that he don't want to break up and he wants to stay because he really wants to continue to be with me.
I said give me 2 weeks and she started tearing up. Maybe she took that as a yes lah.
But he said yes, like he want to break up. Yeah, I was really tearing out and like crying out.
She started texting at day 2 or day 3, I think. Initially when she started texting, I ignored it because I mean we're on a break, right?
So, I tell him that imagine one day you were the one get into an accident and get paralyzed in the future. Then I tell you that because you like that, so I want to leave you.
And I kept quiet after because I know for a fact that she really loves me very deeply. And if that happened to me, she will not leave me. So genuinely, I think this was a very important realization. And that was also what made me decide that I want to stay with her.
Roll the ball. Roll the ball. You're throwing.
Hey, I think more than half is my point.
My aiming not very good.
That's true lah.
No.
Ali, can you play this? I think this, I don't know if it's too dynamic for you.
I think it's fine lah, yeah.
Okay, so can how we play, but don't need to be too competitive lah. It's not a... Okay. So last time we came to Super Park was actually half a year ago. And typically our monthly dates, we go to non-physical places like museums.
This kind of places, if I can't play all out, yes, definitely the next day or the night, right, I can feel the pain. But I know how to adapt and to play to the limit where I can play. Sometimes it gets a bit of annoying. I really want to have fun with him, like all in to play with him as much as he does, but I cannot do that lah. I think I need a bit of rest. I need to sit down.
You're feeling pain really?
Really pain at the lower back.
Okay. Let's sit over here and play this.
Okay. But it's still a bit, still a bit achy. To the lower back.
Okay, I mean if you need to, then we sit down for a bit more.
We can just continue playing this. Because he's seated at least. Supporter also.
I'm not used to this, having dedicated time to rest, because initially when we go for dates, it's always one thing after another, right? But then now we have to be more wary of how she's feeling.
So for my boyfriend, he actually support me very well emotionally. But for my family, right, they support me to a certain extent. I wish they can do more, but when I try to explain my situation to them, they can't really grasp what is the general idea of this illness. Because when I needed help the most, they weren't there like, physically and emotionally. That has made me feel quite lonely. I feel like at home, my family may not be very supportive. They are quite passive. They only will do something when I ask them to help for, so they won't actively come over and help me. So I want my family member to be more active and take the initiative to actually help me. The easiest way is to actually talk to my mom first. If she can understand my situation, then also I can try to ask her to help me talk to my siblings.
是要跟你讲关于我的病情的东西，就是说有什么东西我觉得你可以更好的帮助我。
这个是要你跟我讲了，我配合你。
跟你讲很多东西了每次，可是你还是一样用你的方式。
Nutritious food, exercises, and good rest are important for my condition. So my mom is a bit not very supportive in terms of these three things. I wish that she can be more supportive in it. Instead, she put her idealistic way of living onto me, which is it's okay to have more weight because when you are sick, then you can go down to the normal range, which doesn't make sense for me. And another example is that I want to sleep already, but she just keep wanting to talk to me, keep talking non-stop, then I cannot sleep. At times I try to talk to her about it, like I got keep reminding her, but I never really push to her this. I never link it to my condition to explain to her why I need this support from her.
我无法很深入的去了解。
我不用你了解那个病情是什么，可是你还是很想买零食给我吃，然后买很多很多很多， 然后如果我没有吃，你会生气这样子啦，有时候会。
因为你讲好吃嘛
我。讲好吃，可是你要知道，我不可以当做早餐来吃，所以说尽量就是说，我要吃健康的早餐。是因为真的，我的医生已经骂我了，讲太重了。我是最好的是不可以太重，so that 它不会太多压力在我的膝盖这些、我的关节这些。那另外一点呢，老哥跟老姐啦，有时候不是很了解我的问题、我的感受。大家看到我不舒服的时候，两个要自动一点来帮我。
有时候东西是这样啦，你真没有擦到那个人哦，那个人不知道痛的，他本身没有遇到这些状况，所以他们不会体谅的。这个也是不可以怪他们的，他们有他们的事情要忙，不可以勉强他啦。真的有时候在需要的时候，他们都是有帮忙啦。
如果我不好好照顾我自己啊，病情会严重化。如果我没有办法没有办法起床去做工的话，迟早也会被炒掉。然后我就没有办法照顾我自己，就变成我也会拖累到你，或者拖累到他，也会拖累到阿姐跟阿公这样。
担心一定是会啦，但是最主要是现在眼前的东西，你好好的去做，能让自己的身体更好啦。现在你讲更清楚，我更体谅到，我更明白。我不是一开始就做妈妈的嘞。我也是在学习的，然后你们长大，我也是一直在学习，一直在适应，一直在改变。
I'm glad that I've taken the first step to talk to her openly because honest communication is very important. I take this jab every 2 weeks, and then the doctor advised me to actually keep in the fridge for between 2 to 8 degrees Celsius specifically. Because my condition is an autoimmune disease whereby the immune system is attacking the good part or like the healthy part of the body. I'm supposed to take this injection. So what it does is suppresses down my very crazy immune system. For this condition, there's no cure. This is the only way to really help me to function as a normal person. With this jab, I don't feel as much pain as before in the SI joint and the spine. My knees, my ankle, my wrist. Actually, I take quite long to take my jab because sometimes I just don't dare to press down. I don't know, is it because the way I jab into my leg, like the wrong way, or maybe too hard, and I'll feel pain. I still feel the jab, even though I've been taking it for like 6 years. Now that I've taken this jab, supposedly it can last for 14 days. But for me, the effectiveness of the medication actually wear down at the 10th day. I'll start to feel the pain again. So I have to actually tahan through the other 3 to 4 days before I can start my next jab again after the 2 weeks. I cannot take it more often than the 2 weeks duration prescribed by the doctor because it shows that the medication is not effective anymore. Today I am at Singaporean General Hospital. I'm having an appointment with my rheumatologist. I have this appointment with her every 3 to 6 months to follow up on our treatment plan. But today I have something to tell her. I want to inform her that I feel my current injection may not be helpful. Supposedly it should help me to feel not so much pain for the 14 days, but now it's not very effective anymore. Around day 10, I'll start to feel more flare-ups again. So for the next 4 to 5 days before the next injection comes again, I have to bear with the pain. It's harder for me to carry out my day-to-day life. I hope that my doctor can give me some other treatments that can help me. I just came out from the doctor appointment and I've shared with her about my current treatment plan. Wasn't really effective. She said I can try out this new biologic injection.
Hi, good afternoon, Olivia. I'm Nurse Yuan Yuan. I will teach you on the injection technique for this biologic injection. Okay? Make sure you need to check on the liquid color. The color should be clearest.
This injection is supposed to help me to feel less inflammation and less pain for over 1 month instead of just 2 weeks.
Press.
1, 2, 3, I press it.
Okay,
1, 2,
press.
3.
Wait for the second click sound. Okay, very good. You are doing well.
I'm hoping that this injection will help me reduce the pain in my knees. I feel if it works for me, then I'll be very excited to go back to my so-called the normal life again lah.
This is the list that we have filtered so far. So it's down to these 3 lah. I think the price is quite decent for a hotel, and they're right next to an MRT also.
But I think I will drop them the email first to at least ask them about the facilities.
After 2021, where we had our conversation of wanting to break up and moving forward, getting to be more empathetic with one another and accepting one another for who we are, then we decided to BTO in late 2021, and thankfully we got it. We'll be collecting our keys in 2028, so we have from now until then to get married. So that's why today we are looking at a list of places that we can possibly hold our weddings at.
The place that the wedding will be held is at like 2nd level, which I also don't know got lift or not.
Accessibility-wise, if that's a huge point for you, then probably not this lah.
I was planning not to have wearing a very high heel because the pain will be all stepping onto the SI joint there. Then I also cannot wear a very heavy dress. So if it's more heavy, it will cause more pains on my joints. Then it wouldn't be good lah to show my expression during the wedding dinner also.
Beyond looking at these pains as a limitation or a constraint, I accept her as a person and I would love to be with her lah.
He gave me a sense of certainty that he will stick with me no matter what happened to me.
We've been together for almost 10 years now, and we've been through so much ups and downs, and this feels like finally that we are locking in and moving on to the next stage.
Thank you for really everything that you have done. I really taking the time to listen to me every time I start to bawl crying out, and you're really just there and give me guidance to how to move forward. Yeah, you are really just there every time when I need you.